Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Ana Maria. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Jade on YouTube. And everyone watching on Facebook. As always, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So, how's everyone doing? Oh, hello, Haguso. Thanks for joining on YouTube. And, of course, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay. So remember, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. So I hope you keep up your practice, keep up that homework. It will not only help you in meditation, but also help you bring back your calm. And then you'll be able to be more happy in everything you do. Hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. So, today is Friday. Finally, we get to come back to unwind and do a longer silence. As as we are regular meditators, we realize how much we need that silence, how much we need to have that time to be together and get that quiet. And of course, depending on where you are, it may be quiet, it might be almost quiet. And it's okay. Remember, whatever sounds that come by, they're just part of today's experience. Hello, Gabriella. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so as today is our level 4 session, it will be a longer silence. Also get the opportunity to a little bit longer. Not that much longer, but a little bit longer. So, as we practice together, remember, take your time, don't force, don't push. Hello, Jess. Thanks for joining in. So, then let us begin our meditation. As always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Allow each breath of fresh air to help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. As we know, meditation has just 2 simple steps: relaxation and awareness. And we must start at relaxation, allowing your body to feel at ease, comfortable. This way we're not forcing, we're allowing ourselves to be at ease, to let go, quite literally practicing letting go. Because as you relax, that's actually how you let go. You can't force, you can't rush. If you want to relax, you can't force yourself to relax. You can't be like squeezing and saying, relax, relax, relax. It doesn't work. We allow ourselves to be at ease, allow the muscles to be light and loose. Then relaxation happens. Not from us forcing or pushing. Same with letting go in your mind. You can't force, you can't push. We must take our time. And for those who might be brand new to meditation, remember it's okay to move. You don't have to be a statue. We meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. What I mean is, you don't have to look perfect, but you should feel perfect. As in, what feels perfect to you right now. As once you're comfortable, you'll be able to sit or meditate a little bit longer, rather than trying to deal with the discomfort. Adjust. Be comfortable first. And once you're comfortable, we relax our mind. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object floating at your center. And your object can be anything at all. As you all know, I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all because it is your personal tool. Your meditation object might not be good for someone else, but it's perfect for you. So don't worry about what it is. The point is, it feels comfortable. You feel at ease. It helps you slow down. As many of you know, when I was a teenager, my meditation object was a '97 Lamborghini. It was my favorite car at the time. So I remembered how it looked outside, how it looked inside. A very detailed one object. But as my mind became more calm, the object became more general. From Lamborghini to just car to wheel, until finally a crystal ball or the full moon. So allow yourself to rest. Take your time. Do not make meditation feel like a chore. Even though it's something we need to do. We need to do daily, like brushing our teeth. But instead of making it into a chore, feel like it's an opportunity to take a break. Like getting a chance to take a nap. Only in this case, we're not falling asleep. We're allowing our mind to rest. And as you practice meditation more, you'll notice it tends to be better than a nap. Refreshing both body and mind. As long as you're doing it correctly. And definitely one way that is incorrect is forcing, pushing. Meditation should not be endured, it should be enjoyed. As some techniques tell you to sit still and don't move, it's not wrong. But the way people perceive it today is incorrect. Because today, when we hear sit still, don't move, we end up adding an extra step. We tense up. That's not one of the steps. So my master, as wise as he is, realizing all of us followers are doing this, he reminds us all to first relax. something that was not needed to be said hundreds of years ago. But nowadays, we are so focus-oriented, we've forgotten how to relax, how to slow down, take it easy. So as we practice, that's what we're doing. Learning to slow down, practicing to slow down. And don't think you're going to do it perfect right away. Give yourself time to get better and better. Like learning to swim. You can read about it all you want, know all the techniques, but you need to get in the water and actually swim to see if you can do it. And even if you have all that knowledge, it doesn't mean you'll jump in the pool and be an Olympic gold medalist right away. It takes training. It takes time. So give yourself time for growth. Don't expect it to happen in one session, not even 100 sessions. Think of how much swimmers have to swim in order to be even able to join the Olympics. How much training, how often they must swim. Even thinking of just the distance, quite a lot. It's pretty similar to meditation. We practice often. This way it gets easier and easier. Starting off kind of like doggy paddle, barely able to keep our head out of the water, until we start to swim more correctly, able to do freestyle, swimming more streamlined. And then as we practice, we grow muscles. Our muscles get stronger. Our techniques get better. We're able to move through the water faster. Just like meditation. Little by little, I guarantee you'll get better and better. Just keep up your practice. A little bit a day can go a long way. And if you have time, try longer sessions when you can. As meditation itself is a practice, something we do regularly to better ourselves. So as we continue to practice, don't beat yourself up if you're not reaching your goal. Before you meditate, you could have a goal, wanting to go in deeper and deeper. But when it's time to meditate, we must let it all go. Allow yourself to experience. Because if you try to make something happen, you're already doing it wrong. We allow it to happen itself. Our main job is how to get that balance, that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. Because once that happens, at first, it's a split second. That moment you go, wow, and then it's gone. It's okay. That is normal. So we keep practicing, finding that perfect balance. This way, we can stay there longer, easier, so we can gather more and more peace. And then it spills out into our daily lives. So for now, let us enjoy our mini vacation. Relax your body, relax your mind. Son. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. It's the light of peace, love, and compassion. All those the light touches instantly gives them happiness, better health, and peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities. Filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakampantami Sapaso Sapaputa Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Now that we finished the meditation, take a moment to consider, a moment to check and see how you're doing. Notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. And of course, compare to other sessions. As I've told you guys before, comparing sessions is always good after you finish, never during. If you try to compare during the meditation, it becomes expectation. It holds you back. Because all you think about is trying to make it like that one time, instead of allowing yourself to experience and then see, how'd I do this time? So, okay, very good. So, tip to remember, always take your time. Some of you may have not wanted to come out yet, and if you want to, push pause or mute and continue. That's totally fine, because when we get that opportunity to meditate longer or have a longer silence, it's very beneficial, as even this is not that long. This is still pretty regular silence in reality. But when you start to meditate longer and longer, and you allow yourself in that long silence, wow, you really do click. It goes in deeper. That's if you have time, and if you're lucky to be around someone who practices also. Because I remember when I was in Texas, I got the opportunity to meditate one of our members, and he wanted a long session, so we meditated for an hour and a half straight, the first session. And first 20 minutes shaky as always. Everyone's always a little still need to move around. But after that full hour after that went by very quickly, because got that calm and able to stay there for a long time. As if you ever get the chance to go on a retreat or get that opportunity for yourself at home to just sit and meditate, give it a try. Or if you're lucky, be around a teacher. So if you have a meditation center nearby, I would recommend meditate with a monk. Some of the meditation centers it depends. So at least for, I know if you go to a Dhammakaya temple, I can tell you they'll be okay. They should be able to help you out. Assuming there's no language barrier, then you'll come back to me anyways. But anyways, I hope you all keep up your practice and get that time to get that piece together. Okay, so I see more people have come in. Hello Daniel, hi Kaleem, hello Ash, hello K-Noon. Thanks for joining in. Also I see Nokgao, Ivy, thanks for saying hi. Okay, so as always, I open the floor to you guys if anyone has any questions, as I see a few questions on YouTube already. Here, let me do this then. Poof. So you see who's saying hi. Oh, hello Julie. I didn't notice that earlier from Facebook. Okay, so Hakuzo is asking, what's the story with the Lambo? How did you get such an expensive car at a young age? Okay, so when I was a kid, I was one of those crazy rich Asians in my mind. The Lamborghini, what I meant was, it was my meditation object. I didn't have a physical one. So it was just that at that time I liked that car so much. I thought it was so cool. It had those doors that open like this. It was like kind of blocky. I don't know. It just felt cool to me at the time. So that was my meditation object. As my mind stayed with that, teenage mind, keeping with the car that you like or the thing that you like, it was easy. It helped my mind slow down. And then finally become where I am now. Yeah, it was kind of a block. It seemed futuristic at the time. Okay, another question. Lisa says, how to calm the monkey mind outside of meditation? Very good question. So, when we're outside of meditation, remember the homework: relaxation and awareness. It's a real reason for this. One is to help us kind of get that calm so we don't get the monkey mind right away. But when it happens, then we use the same thing we do during meditation. So if you like the mantra, use the mantra. It helps you slow down. If you like the object, use the object. You like both, use both. You don't like either, don't use those. If you don't know what works for you yet, that's okay. I actually recommend while you're outside of meditation, have your focus on what you're doing. So let's say you are simply walking, then focus on walking. Like feel every step, being aware of each step. You've heard of mindfulness. Mindfulness is quite literally meditation outside the meditation hall. That awareness that you have. But it's not just awareness. To practice it, you have to have relaxation and awareness. Okay? Otherwise, you'll be like overly aware. That's not the way to do it. Okay? So, having our mind calm down by focusing on exactly what you're doing at that moment is actually a great way to help you practice outside the meditation hall. Just as you do it, add the relaxation also. That way it's not overly focused. Okay? All right, thank you for your question. All right. Oh, Nokia says she feels very light and comfy. Very, very good. Okay. All right, another question or another question here is Lisa says, "Do you have any Buddha legends or stories to share?" They're all kind of long. uh, I have I have a lot of that I do like to talk about. For example, the Onkliman story. Onkliman is the okay. I'll give you a quick summary. It's about this serial killer, and he didn't start off that way. Like no one's is born a serial killer. There's different events that happen. In this case, um, he was tricked into killing people, thinking that it would give him the ultimate knowledge. He was a very studious guy. Sadly, as smart as he was, not very smart, was he? Easily tricked to thinking if he kills 1,000 people, he'll gain this amazing knowledge. Like imagine like immortality or some kind of craziness like that. I don't remember exactly what they told him. They just said it was ultimate knowledge. And what happened was he got to 999. Think about that. He killed that many people. And to keep track, he had like a garland of thumbs, like he cut off a finger and then have a garland. Quite gross. But anyways, so he was about to kill the last person, and it happened to be his mom. So he stopped, and right at that moment, he felt like a flash of light at the side, and he saw a monk. So he's like, okay, I'm not killing my mom. I'll kill that monk instead. And it happens to be the Buddha. So the Buddha was just walking like simply walking, and then this guy he just ran full on sprint, trying to catch up to the Buddha and kill him to get that 1,000th kill. And no matter how fast he ran, he was known as like the most athletic person. So imagine like someone Olympic runner and he can't keep up while the Buddha's simply walking. It's almost like the Buddha's walking in front of him and he's like on a treadmill. He just never catches up until finally, after many many miles, he finally goes, "Hey monk, stop!" The Buddha turns around. He says, "I have already stopped. Why haven't you?" It's really a lesson to make him realize, look at the things you're doing. Like the Buddha he said why he said he stopped, because he's not killing, he's not stealing, he's not committing adultery, he's not lying, he's not taking intoxicants. He's quite literally just not doing those bad things. And that made Uliman realize, oh my goodness, what have I been doing? And he ended up asking to be a monk, and eventually enlightened. So it's a nice story to realize, no matter how bad you seem to think you are, you can always turn it around if you have a good teacher and you yourself realize it, so you can change. So that's a super quick summary. I've never told that story that quickly before. There's like so many details gone. So at least that's just a little something. I like to share this one because there's a lot of interesting things that you can pick up on and learn from. Okay, but I didn't really get to talk about those things. Oh, Pat says, what does Buddhism say about why some people don't have children? Hmm. Meaning they can't have children, or just why they just don't in general? Okay, so I'll do both then.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's say for those who don't in general, let's just say one, sometimes it's a choice. You don't feel like having a child, you don't want to care for them. And for some, they're unable to. Those who are unable, it's more of a karma where you may have obstructed someone else's birth rearing. Like for example, maybe you had a grudge with some other lady at the time, maybe, and you made them end up having a miscarriage. like something like that. That would be kind of the kind of karma that would make it so you're unable to have children. But in general, Buddhism says, we all do what we can. Our bodies, how our body is due to our karma from the past life. So if we're healthy and strong today, that means last life we did good job. We were doing good. Now it means keep doing good, or else next lifetime it might not be so great. Okay, so we do what we can with what we have. So if in this lifetime we're unable to have children, you want to have children, okay, well I can't make them myself, but at least I can adopt. I can still care for someone, help someone out, or continue to do goodness. And whenever it comes to our body and stuff like that, we tend to like to release animals. It's a way of giving life. For example, let's say the animal is caught and caged, unable to get out, do anything, but then you are able to release this thing, release it, allow it to live its life. It's like giving it life, and it continues to add goodness to yourself, bringing longevity, good health, etc. So that's what it is. So in Buddhism, we're always talking about karma, the good and the bad that we do, and you got to realize it's real. Even if you don't believe it, I'm sure you've already experienced it, where someone does something nice to someone, and somehow it just comes around and comes back to you and helps you in the time of your need. This is really how it is. In Buddhism, we say karma is like the law of the universe. It's just understanding it is not always so easy. It's not so simple. It's not like 1 + 1 is 2. Sometimes 1 + 1 is like 8. And you're like, well, what just happened? It's because the numbers we didn't see from the past life that came in over. So it's not always so simple, but understanding what is something that is more merit, it's goodness, good karma. Keep doing that. Things that are bad karma, do our best not to do it. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. We will do both good and bad. Even me as a monk. Okay? And we do our best. That's what we're doing. Practicing to be better. To do our best to live life happily and not add more bad karma. So, little by little, keep it up. As long as we are aware that what you do has consequences, it helps us move forward. Otherwise, we're misinformed and we think that whatever it does, no consequence. It's unfortunate. So, understanding karma, I feel bad and pity for them. It's going to be bad. But all we can do is help those who are open to listen and share so that they can understand it rather than, in general, all religions, all beliefs and faiths actually all say the same thing, where they want you to do good because they see the value in doing good, helping one another, sharing when you're able to. And it doesn't mean you have this, let's say you have $5, this is all your money, and you give it all away. You need to care for yourself too. So don't forget to care for yourself too. It's great that you gave, but if it ends up harming yourself, that's not so great either. Adjust, okay? Okay, then, as now time has come to a close, it seems like we're gonna have to have an extra session where we just get a talk. For now, I'm gonna try and make some clips about this kind of things, but until then, we'll keep being here for late night meditation and inner peace time on Saturdays. So, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for those on YouTube and Facebook, I'll see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.